Look around. There's this thing that kills progress every damn day. Tribal mentality. It's like this invisible wall that locks the best minds into tiny groups, defending their turf, feeding on old certainties, screaming mine while the world burns beyond their borders. You feel it too, right? The frustration of banging your head against the same outdated patterns, watching people choose loyalty to a flag, a company, or some outdated tribe over the bigger picture that actually moves things forward. It's maddening because you know the old narratives are breaking down. Nationalism, team loyalty, zero-sum games, they don't work anymore. But what's worse is the trap. People assume freedom means picking a side or playing safe within a narrow lane. That's a lie. True freedom means stepping beyond tribes, beyond identities that box you in, and making connections that no flag or label can hold. Here's the brutal truth. You can't fix tribal thinking by trying to convince more people to join your side. That's a dead end. The only way out is to act differently, to build networks that don't depend on sameness or old loyalties, but on ruthless, honest value. Who delivers, who builds, who scales. Stop wasting time on identity politics or group loyalties and focus on a new kind of global strategy that's smart, calculated, and unrelenting. If you're a founder, investor, leader, the game is simple but harsh. You need to get off the sidelines of this tribal bullshit and start connecting with the rare few who see the world as it actually is. Messy, chaotic, full of potential when borders stop being walls and become bridges. This means thinking beyond your country, your culture, your comfort zone, and building alliances based purely on shared ambition and ability. Not your name, not your background, but your raw value to the future. Don't expect this to feel comfortable. It won't. It demands ruthless self-awareness first. You have to know exactly what you bring and what you demand back. No fluff. No false community vibes. Real networks are built on accountability and relentless standards. That's how tribal thinking dies. Not by shouting louder, but by delivering results that no tribe can match. When ideas and partnerships outgrow small groups and fight on the global stage, then the old mindsets crumble. Capitalize on that. Build relationships that are strategic, not sentimental. Hunt down partners and teams who challenge you, who force you to grow, who won't tolerate your excuses. Scale globally with ruthless precision. Cross time zones, languages, currencies like they're nothing. Let borders be your playground, not your prison. This strategic globalization isn't about waving flags or glossing over differences. It's about stepping above them, seeing the world as a massive opportunity machine, and plugging into it directly with people who are ready to move fast, break rules, and innovate hard. If you stick to tribes, you'll waste your potential and watch others take the global prize. Stop tolerating comfort zones. They're the graveyards of ambition. The only way forward is radical connection, a network where your value is tested, elevated, and reinvested, not in identity, but in what you build together. This is how the tribal mindset dies. When people realize it's losing to speed, flexibility, and sheer global reach. So here's the order. Drop your tribal loyalties next time they whisper for you to stay small. Seek out the few who operate with a global mindset. Start building networks that don't ask, where are you from, but what can you do and how fast can we scale it? Demand accountability in every interaction. Push yourself to work with people who don't care about your origin story, just your next move. Chase diversity, not as a checkbox, but as a strategic weapon. Different perspectives fuel innovation. Stop settling for anything less. Every move has to push beyond borders, beyond the old alliances, beyond the easy. This is how tribal mentality ends, not by trying to change others, but by out-executing them on a different field. a bigger stage, a smarter level. Stop letting comfort, loyalty, or identity clip your wings. Start acting like you belong to the future, not the past. No more waiting, no more excuses. Build strategic global connections that break tribes, accelerate growth, and deliver what the world's been missing. True collaboration without borders. Do that, and suddenly tribal walls aren't just cracks. They vanish. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.